It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Screen by Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And so it's Indiana with it after Avdia made the last three-pointer. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen. On the wing, Turner. And now Portland on the break. Ayton with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside, Avdia. Banked in off the glass. Avdia's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Halliburton. And they pick up 2.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now, here's Simons. Down low. Here's Ayton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mathurin for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's the drive. Sharp, that's good.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Mathurin following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Kamare. He has yet to score. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Avdia with the rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. No good from outside. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. And Simons is good for 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Looking to end the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front.
The Pacers, 16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Ayton. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Number 2.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Avdia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Simons on the wing. Pass to Ayton. And here's Sharp. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Toppin. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Knocked loose and stolen by McConnell. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Second team foul.
On defense, Indiana. It's a 5-point game. And Simons has it in the corner. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Toppin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's see them dance through. Substitution on the court.
Portland leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Kamara. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Pacers trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Toppin.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Portland, no good that time either. Siakam, right side. Stolen by Avdia. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got 8.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Drills it from outside.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Toppin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Inside. And stolen by Ayton. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Toppin. Left side, Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Siakam with it. Now guarded by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
That one misses. Outside, Simon. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. It'll count. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run from Portland. We're back in a moment. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Knocked away. And here's the break. Mathurin for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. And it's Grant in the corner to the inside. Thybulle with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Klingon. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Double team on Williams. Pass to Thybulle. Now here's Henderson. Grant gets a wide open look. And the 3-ball is good. Grant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Number 1, Obi Toppin.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Williams in the post. Now Grant. Thybulle on the wing. Fades away. That shot missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Pascal Siakam to the free throw line. It's on Scoot Henderson. Free throw good, Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Back to Halliburton. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Pass to Clingan. Kicks it out to Grant. .125 left in the third quarter. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
Toppin, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Indiana, Obi Toppin.
And he sinks the second. 109 left in the third. Pass to Thybulle. Now Clingan. And the basket is good.
From Matisse Thybulle.
Now here is Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Grant. And even 3-on-3 break. Right side, Williams. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Clingan. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam outside. It's hauled in by Thybulle. And here are the Blazers. To the paint. Here's Henderson. Here's Clingan. Launches it. That one doesn't go. Here's Nembhard. That shot no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been...
The Pacers, 45.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 10. Here's McConnell. Kicks it out to Bryant. Stolen by Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Floats it up for Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, nice job down low.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Portland leading by 8. Inside, here's Avdia. And a missed layup. And a wide open look from Mathurin. And the 3 off target.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pacers trail by 8. Over in the corner, Shepard. Screen by Bryant. And the layup falls.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And he comes up with the deuce.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
To the middle, Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They're leading by 8.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Avdia on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Outside for Halliburton. No good with the triple.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Outside, Avdia. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Nesmith. Second chance shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Klingon. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Stolen by Henderson. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Thibault. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off. Trailblazers leading by 9. And he drives in. Henderson outside. Pass to Thibault. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Deni Avdia.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And he's good on the 3-ball. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. So